Underdog Sports Podcast, episode 107. Last week, compared to usual, we had a rough week.
What did I do? Am I still going my 50?
You guys all went 9-5, and I went 7-7, only because I picked against you for 2 games to go down. So that's
it could all have been 9-5.
I know. If I would have just not picked against the total. My reasoning. Well, Washington, I was picking Washington.
Ooh,
but Baltimore, I was picking because everyone else picked Pittsburgh. So I'll be picking last in the underdog picks. Also, the only one to hit the underdog pick last week was Andrew.
My go.
And
I may have had the worst underdog pick of the year.
No, Zach did.
Oh no.
Jaguars.
What was the score of the Jags game?
It was like 52-6.
Yeah, in my defense, I thought Trevor was playing. However,
he would have.
Trevor does not play defense and would not have stopped 52 points from happening. So it wasn't hitting regardless.
Well, him being on the field could have caused the Jaguars to get more points, meaning less possession time of the Detroit Lions, meaning they probably
also could have been there for picks.
Or that, yeah, beat me to it.
All right. Before we start doing the games this week, let's go through all these teams on the bye week because there's a lot of important teams, I guess, on a bye week. There's 6 teams this week. So, start off with everybody's favorite team, the Buffalo Bills, fresh off the biggest win of the season.
Of ever.
They answered our prayers.
Of ever. Yeah.
This team is doing so much with so little on offense. It's literally just Josh Allen and James Cook. That is it. And
I have a bad
and it's not even like they're force feeding Cooper either. They're doing like 3 catches.
I have a bad feeling it doesn't last in the playoffs. So.
Yeah, sadly. Their crowd fucking went crazy on that Josh Allen touchdown.
Good.
They went insane. So, Bills, best team in the AFC?
No.
Alright. Jets, best team in the AFC?
Worst in the division.
Their season's over.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Season's over. They fired their GM this week
What
and
does GM
replaced
gotta
him.
do with it? You see the
I don't know,
fucking
see the
team
one
he's
that
made?
Fired, yeah.
Sala.
Yeah, he fired Salah,
So,
fucking
yeah, get him
dumbass.
He would probably still be 3-8 if he was the coach anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No.
They'd be better.
He would not have allowed 28 Anthony Richardson points.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Robert Saleh? The defense guy?
No,
The defense guy couldn't play defense at all.
They were playing defense until they fired him. And then their defense is like bottom 5 now. But Breece Hall is their entire offense, receiving and rushing.
The one week I play fucking Breece Hall in fantasy is against Timmy, and he fucking destroys me.
We have like 40 points or some shit.
33, something like that.
Oh yeah, the best part about firing their GM is they replace him with the GM of the Browns from like the early 2000s.
Yikes.
A great time to be a fan of Cleveland football, as we all know. So, yeah, the Jets are shithole team. Another team who needs to do some firing, the Bengals. I don't know who their defensive coordinator is, but you cannot be having Joe Burrow throw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks every game and lose every single game. That's so sad.
You know what's more sad? It's already 11 games into the season.
Oh, I
It's
know.
already 11 games, week 12. But like, Joe Burrow 0-3 when throwing 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, and Tom Brady only lost 2 of those games in his entire career. That's how lucky Joe Burrow is. I saw a thing saying that if the Bengals were like 6 and 5.
Yeah.
If they were 6-5 right now, Joe Burrow would be like top MVP.
Yeah, probably deserves it.
But they're 4-7. So, yeah. And then Jamar Chase, when he gets paid, he's gonna get a bag. Gonna get a bag.
I mean, T. Higgins is going.
Yeah.
Didn't he say he wanted to leave at the end of the year anyways?
Probably.
Yeah. And there's no way they're gonna have money for him. The Jaguars stink. I saw a thing they might be the first NFL team to have 3 first overall picks in 5 years, 4 years, something like that.
5 years.
their biggest news coming into this week is that Bill Belichick is interested in being their head coach next year.
Why the fuck?
I don't
would
like
do
that.
Because old people in New England go down to Florida. Also, if Bill's going in there, I think Trevor's done.
I don't know what they do. That's why I'm like,
Because he wants to bring in his guys. Oh my God, Mac's there.
yeah,
Get him a reunion. They're best friends.
this is a bad idea. Get like a young coach who can rebuild you because there's a
Robert
lot
Saleh.
going wrong. Yeah, maybe actually. That defense fucking sucks, clearly.
Saints, Taysom Hill game,
Once a year.
I know.
50-point
Fucking-
explosion.
138 yards, 3 touchdowns, 8 receptions for 50 yards, and threw a pick. But, yeah, good for him. The Saints scored 35 on the Browns.
That's impressive.
That's cool.
Even though that defense kind of sucks now, but
Yeah. And then the final team is the Falcons, who are just sad.
How
That
much
was
it has
miserable.
been?
that was
Fucking
brutal.
murder. I should have went with my gut and picked Denver last week.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doubting Denver anymore.
I am.
Bo Nix. I was a Bo Nix hater until this week.
Yeah, he's making his case.
And he's now the leader for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Betting wise, I'm pretty sure he is.
yeah, I still think James.
James kind of fallen off. Caleb's never really there.
shot.
Poor Caleb.
Malik hasn't
Malik
done anything
Neighbors kind
in a
of
few weeks.
Yeah.
Bowers
he
is
came
still
back.
doing good.
Brock Bowers might be my pick.
I mean, this guy's like a top 3 tight end already.
He's like
It's
on pace to like do insane records for just tight ends, not even rookies. Receptions for tight ends in a season.
Might be like top 10 in receiving yards right now.
He's definitely up there for receptions too.
Do they force him the ball?
I would. Who else you throwing to? Jacoby Myers?
Yeah, he's number 10 in receiving yards.
Check receptions.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Second.
He's
Jesus
second in
Christ.
receptions, only behind Jamar Chase.
And he's got 11 less targets than Chase.
Jesus Christ.
The catcher.
Yeah, he's fucking good.
That's a guy. That was a good pick by the Raiders. Alright, now let's get into this week's games. Thursday Night Football, Steelers, Browns. This will be a murder.
You know what? I've just got a weird feeling.
Oh.
I'm actually going to take Cleveland.
In the dog pound?
The thing is, Tomlin always has like one of these games that he should win. So maybe this is the one, maybe not. If he wins this though, then I think he ties the record for most consecutive winning seasons. Because he'd have 9 wins and can't lose, even if he loses out. So, I don't know. Weird feeling I'm actually going to go Cleveland.
Alright, Andrew, let's hear it. Let's talk about last week. Your boy Russ. Points. 9 to a pick. 15 QBR.
Well, if you were the average, if you weren't the average stat sheet watcher, you would realize that Darnell Washington is a huge fucking bum. How are you 6'7" and you let tiny little midget Marlon Humphrey jump over you? He just stood like this and watched the ball go over his head. Did you watch it? Did you see any bit of it?
I saw it because he plays more than Pat Fryermuth. So I had to drop Pat Fryermuth because it's fucking...
So you see him going down the middle of the field, getting 20 yards, and then just stands like this, watches the ball go over him, doesn't even attempt to go off the ground. Russell Wilson picking the end zone. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
If I was Russ, I would want him off the team, to be honest with you. Sell him my goat.
Turn into GM Rogers over here. Send him out of here. Chris Boswell is the fucking team right here.
I know.
He scored 50 points. The rest of the team this year scored 48. So that's the guy. They've won the same amount of games without scoring a touchdown than the fucking Browns have won all year. That's so sad.
If you don't forget, Russell Wilson was getting them downfield. It was self-inflicted damage that didn't let them get into the red zone.
15 QBR.
I think this team is a first-round exit if they win the North, and a second-round exit if they make it to the wild card. Because you are not going to be able to win games in the playoffs not scoring touchdowns. And that's happened twice this year.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, if your defense is the Pittsburgh defense,
I don't care.
maybe.
You got to get points on the board regardless.
Also, 2 fumble recoveries is pretty clutch. They made Derrick Henry fumble for the first time in
was it 2 years or something like that?
538 carries. That's the first time Derrick Henry fumbled.
The second I saw that, I was like, yeah, this game.
Did you see the
They're
interception?
gonna fluke their way.
That dude that cut the
Yeah,
the
he
rookie, that
wasn't even
amazing.
looking at it. That's fucking unbelievable. That was like a weird plot armor game. I'm not gonna lie. It felt like everything was just going wrong for Baltimore.
Mm. And then the 2-point try was
Baltimore
fucking
blows.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
You have Derrick Henry, who's borderline unstoppable, and he's not on the field for the 2-point conversion. What are we doing?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
Colts had a bad 2-point conversion too. That made me reminded me of that.
All right. Another murder. Chiefs, Carolina. We don't need.
Technical difficulty.
I literally put nothing for Carolina because, like, who cares? Who cares?
I don't even remember.
All I know is the streak is over. The Chiefs lost.
Who did Carolina face? Were they on the bye week?
I think they had a bye week.
Oh, they don't need to get talked about then. They get to enjoy their rest.
All right. Yeah, the spreads are so crazy this week. We might literally all pick the exact same all the way down. We got the Dolphins versus the Patriots.
Miami.
This is
In Miami.
City where the heat is on.
And then I've learned that Drake May is one of the least clutch dudes.
Yeah, this is twice this happened.
They're probably one of them.
Everyone's
shit
gonna-
on purpose.
Everyone's gonna bring up the 2-point conversion, or was it a touchdown?
What one?
The one where he was like falling and he threw it to Ramondre in the end zone against the Titans.
Oh, that was the touchdown. And then the 2-point was a reminder.
They'll say that, but then in overtime he still threw a pick.
Yeah, he yucked
So,
it.
yeah. Miami sweep. Jonnu Smith. Did you guys see this video?
I have a fantasy story. I got fucked over by Sleeper because Saturday afternoon, like 12:30, I remember the time because I know exactly what I was doing. I saw him on waivers. So I put the waiver in because my tight ends were Jake Ferguson without Dak and Pat Frymuth, who was
died.
for some reason a second string. Yeah, and he got injured. So I put in the waiver for Jonnu. It says it's going to go through Sunday. Sunday comes, I check, and someone in the group chat's like, can I get a waiver for Jonnu? And I look, and he's above me in the waivers, so he gets it. But now the waiver says fucking Tuesday. I was like, how in the world did it just go from Sunday to Tuesday? So, I didn't get Jonnu, simply because this fucking app sucks. And now I'm super pissed. That's my short little rant about him.
I played him. Austin had him in his league, and he put up 31 points in his
Yeah.
fucking second flex spot. Like, fuck you. I still won, so fuck you. But did you see when he threw the ball up in the air
No.
on his touchdown? He literally did one of the celebrations where he just fucking throws the ball up, and it landed with his kids in the crowd. What are the
Yeah,
fucking
that's nice.
odds of that? And there's a video of it.
It was meant to be.
Yeah. It's actually wild.
God's not real, but that's fucking.
I agree.
That's wild. All right, Detroit.
The best team ever assembled.
Very low spread in my opinion.
Do you think this is going to
Versus-
be the most points scored in a season by a team?
I don't know.
Up there,
Are they on
because they've
pace?
put up multiple 50 bombs,
Like
right?
5 50 bombs.
5?
I don't know, but it feels like that.
Oh. It's gotta be the Patriots when they went fucking murdered everyone.
606 by the Broncos.
Probably the Peyton Manning year where he had 55 touchdowns.
This ain't even gonna show up.
We can do the mathings ourselves.
340 out of 11 weeks.
They play the Colts, that's a murder. The Bears, that's a murder.
That'll be close. That'll be close.
The Bears again,
Murder.
that's a murder.
Honestly, that might murder the Niners.
But then Buffalo, Vikings,
I think they might murder
good
Buffalo.
defenses, good, decent defenses.
I think they might murder both of them.
How many weeks are left?
6?
So
Three.
606 minus 340.
Oh, we're doing the math.
Divide that by 6. They need to average 44 points a week to break the record.
Yeah, I don't think that's that.
I wouldn't doubt it, but...
They need a Miami Dolphins 70 bomb.
It might happen.
But,
You got Jared Goff throwing for 420 yards and 4 touchdowns. It's gonna happen.
Anything for the Colts? AR ran someone over. That's cool. That's it. Josh Downs, after I called him irrelevant last week, still did good. So he's in my lineup again.
Who are they playing next week? Detroit? Yeah, he's not getting that many.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him in the lineup.
Well, it's him or Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard, probably.
You're out of options.
Well, Sterling Shepard's in this game, so wow. We got the Buccaneers versus motherfucking Tommy DeVito, motherfucker. Let's go. He's not winning, but it'll be fun to watch. Tampa Bay.
I don't see how Tampa is so much better than the Giants. I don't get it. They don't have anybody.
Tampa?
I don't know. It's
Mike Evans coming back.
This week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind.
the Giants just suck. So I'm not taking it.
Yeah, and Baker's him.
Don't fire Brian Dable though. He's not the problem.
Also, did you guys see that Daniel Jones today in practice was taking QB4 reps?
Why the fuck isn't Drew Lock starting?
Is Drew Lock even still on the team?
Yeah, he is. He's the backup to Tommy DeVito.
It's Tommy DeVito,
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock, Tim Boyle, and Daniel Jones. Tim Boyle is on this team now.
Imagine making 70. Well, how much money? How much money does he make? Like 60 mil a year or some bullshit like that.
No, not 60 mil. I think it's 35.
Bro, it was 70. It was 70 mil overall, right?
160 over 4, so 40 a year. About.
Fuck, that's so wild.
However, that's.
They picked this man over Saquon Barkley.
31 line. But yeah, bad idea. That's why I don't think it's Dable's fault.
Yeah.
He did give him some credit. He did play good. Was it 2 years ago?
No, dude. He stinks.
He played good the week after I said he's a top 2 worst QB in the league. Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was like the next 2 weeks. I was like, Jesus Christ, I was so wrong. And then he just went back to stinking the bed up.
All right. Minnesota versus Chicago.
The diddler is about to come.
I'm just going to continue to say it. I don't trust Minnesota in the slightest bit.
See, this is one of the games where you're saying, like, not big spread, but, like, underdog at home. I could see an upset in division game, but I'm still too scared to take them. So I'm going with Minnesota.
Me too. Especially because Caleb hasn't done jack fucking shit in a month.
So the Bears have lost to the Packers. Their past 11 games, which is the longest losing streak, or from the Packers side, winning streak, versus one team in NFL history. They haven't beat the Packers in, this has changed, so we'll just say 2,100 fucking days, almost 2,200 days, and it's, did they already play them twice this year? I think they did. I thought they played early.
I think they did, right? Why did I do
Depth chart.
You're
Oh,
losing it.
yo.
You're losing it today.
I don't know what's going on.
Lay off the booth.
Yeah, they don't play him for the rest of the year, so.
So that number's just going to get bigger.
Probably gonna.
I totally lied. They played him the last week of the year.
Oh, all right, never mind.
That was
Green
the
Bay's
game
still
that
gonna
they
win,
shit
but-
with.
And it's in Green Bay, so. Caleb, his stats from October was 9 touchdowns to 5 picks. Up to this week, has the exact same stat line. So this dude has done nothing.
They don't face the Broncos, do they? I was gonna say he's lost to the number 2 pick. He's lost to the number 3 pick. Potentially could have lost to JJ. That would have been funny, but no, he doesn't. I was gonna say, imagine he loses to every first round QB. That'd be so funny.
All right, we got another murder. Tennessee versus Houston.
Dude, I don't think Houston's good at all.
I don't either.
But they're
But
better
they're still
than
gonna
Tennessee.
Yeah, by a lot. But it's like one of those Mahomes situations again. Dude's getting fucking carried by Joe Mixon and the
Joe
defense.
Mixon.
I don't know.
Joe Mixon is having like a career season this year, which is so crazy to say because he's been in the league for a minute. CJ Stroud's gonna have been rough this year. Bad sophomore slump, but they're still winning. They're still 7-4.
Pretty sure a few of us said this in the preseason hot takes.
Yep, I said this. Did Jared say he was gonna do better?
Baldy's the only one that said the opposite.
He's gonna get
Zulad
better.
said it.
I said he was
Texans
gonna
team.
not be as good.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the playoffs yet, to.
I
Yeah,
have
do
something
not see him
saved.
making a deep run.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have something saved about QB's second year in the playoffs. Or like they always win a game or something. I'm saving it because I'm probably gonna bet on it just in case that happens. I'll send it eventually.
All right. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Commanders. I have no words. I could care less to watch the game on Monday, and then when I did watch the game, I watched Zach Martin get hurt and Tyler Smith get hurt, so I went upstairs. I didn't need to see that.
It's well worth it. Then we played Phasmophobia.
Get this motherfucker. Getting this motherfucker.
You need a lot more things than estrogen.
I don't care. He'll make me so happy.
Don't worry, he'll end up on the Lions or some shit.
The Lions do not need three running backs.
David Montgomery might die.
First ever 3 running back 1,000 yard seasons. Fucking imagine that. That would never get broken.
How would that even
Montgomery and
I don't know.
Gibbs both gonna hit 1,000 or no?
They got it.
Gibbs is at like 800.
Yeah, did you see Gibbs is like 60 carries behind Derrick Henry and he's still top 5 in rushing yards?
Yeah, Montgomery. I did the math today because Montgomery has 4 more carries, averages 4.8 a carry. Gibbs has 4 less carries, averages 6 a carry. So do the math somewhere. Montgomery's at like 600.
All right,
Don't forget Montgomery also hurt.
he did miss.
Oh, yeah.
A game and a half.
Jesus, if he still has more carries.
Let's do some Cowboys hate stats, per usual. First of all, why are we not playing Trey Lance? We have nothing to lose. Devontae Turpin.
Dignity to lose.
We already don't have that. We're the Cowboys. What do you expect? Devontae Turpin is the fastest ball carrier this season. Yeah, we have something. We have something we're leading in. Only team in 4 major sports leagues to not win a home game in 2024. How many more attempts do we have?
Probably like 3.
Dude, this is a lot of Googling for me.
Every time I always look at your screen, so that is my bad.
The future.
Oh wait, we can beat the Giants next week.
Does a Thursday night. Bengals out.
You guys lose.
So we have 2 chances to win a game at home.
Against who? One's the
The
Giants.
Giants and the Bucks.
I think you're gonna beat both of those teams.
Bucks, I don't know about.
Bucks are gonna throw for 500 yards against us.
Does Deron Blaine come back? I know he's still burnt toast. But
Every week it's debated that he's gonna come back. He doesn't. We're the first team ever, not just Cowboys history and NFL history, to trail by 20 plus points in 6 straight home games. Our last 6 home games, we've had 2 minutes and 15 seconds with the lead, and they were all week 6 against the Lions. And we've been down by 20 points for an hour and 49 minutes. And this season, rushing touchdowns at AT&T Stadium, Kamara has 3, Mixon has 3, Monty has 2, Derrick Henry has 2, Hurts has 2, Lamar has 1, Derek Carr has 1, and every Cowboys player combined has 1.
And it's Dak.
Dak Prescott.
Maybe he is worth the $60 million.
Yeah, no.
And then next week, we get the great matchup of Cooper Rush versus Tommy DeVito on Thanksgiving.
Oh my
Eat your turkey legs, Tommy.
I can't wait for fucking Detroit's game on Thanksgiving. Who are they playing? Is it the Bears?
I'm pretty sure the games aren't that good this year. Okay, the night game is actually not that bad.
Dolphins, Packers.
That's good.
That's a murder.
I don't know. It could be a game.
No, that's gonna
It
be.
usually-
It might be a shootout, which would be
Who
fun.
do the Lions play?
The Bears.
I can't wait to watch that.
50 bomb. We can all celebrate the 50 bomb while
We're
we
playing football in the
Turkey.
morning, right?
I will not be here, so.
And are we going on Friday? I know you said you work at 3:30.
Yep.
I probably also work at 3:30. So.
Yep. Okay. In case we didn't say Washington's one.
I might take that Dallas 10.5 points.
Don't sniff it.
You know what? Not horrible.
It's not.
They're not at home, so they might
Washington's
not
not-
get
Why
blown
not
out.
at home?
Washington's on fraud watch.
Well, it's Dan Quinn versus the Cowboys. He knows how to fuck up our
Oh,
team.
yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised this spread isn't bigger.
Washington minus 15. Take it. All right. Denver versus the Raiders.
Another potential massacre.
I don't know how the Raiders are
Honestly,
6 points favored.
This is another one. Divisional
Yo, how
game.
did that even happen?
Home team
You're
is the
overthinking
underdog.
You're overthinking it.
I don't know.
Denver's gonna kill them.
I don't know. I don't like this Denver's like a good team thing.
Yeah, me neither.
They're not, but they're better than
Can't
the
deny
Raiders.
it anymore.
Do I have any cool wacky stats about either of these teams? Brock Bowers is him. We already went over that. And their rushing attack is poverty.
Still no sign of the lube.
None. Look at all these fucking people who had rushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Is this
7.
on the roster?
He's got to be. You gotta check like fucking kick returners.
He is there.
He's the 4th string, but he doesn't get any touches. All right. San Francisco versus Green Bay. Jawan Jennings is him,
Best receiver on that team.
and that's all I gotta say. Green Bay.
Yeah.
San
I want to search it up again.
Actually, no. I want Green Bay to win. I'm gonna put that down, but I think San Francisco win. I want Green Bay. I want to be part of the Green Bay.
And also last week, Nick Bosa had 2 sacks, and then he left the game, and then the Seahawks started scoring touchdowns. So be happy that his
Oh, a
kick was
touchdown.
like,
A singular
That's good
touchdown.
too.
Ken Walker, right? And then Gino ran one in.
Yeah.
The Packers notoriously like turn it up in the second half of the year, so
True.
I don't expect them to lose.
All right, talking about turning it up since Black Ops 6 came out. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Seattle Seahawks.
God, this is actually tough.
I'm going
Finally a
Arizona.
close game.
I'm going Arizona.
Well, if you want the +1 for Seattle, that's free points.
When I
so-
first put this on here, it was +1 Arizona, but it changed. So
I don't know how it changed, but
because too many people
Have they
betting
faced
on
each
it.
other this year already?
Mhm.
I think Seattle might
This
win
is
by
in Seattle.
20.
Mhm.
Seattle's at home and they're favored, or they're not favored.
Yep.
Oh
Fuck
no,
it, I'll
Seattle's gonna
Do
win.
Seattle.
Gino maybe threw one of the worst picks I've ever seen last week, but then he made up for it with the rushing touchdown.
Him and Brock Purdy both did the exact same thing. Terrible picks, but then they both ran it in for a touchdown.
Brock Purdy had a lot of rushing yards last week. Got a lot.
I let him go to Arizona.
That Black Ops 6 is going
I don't
through
know.
his veins.
Well,
I think he plays.
just make sure you
thinking about
don't
the
have
menu
Marvin
music.
Harrison in your lineup because he's about to get shut down.
When does he ever do anything good?
He's gonna have negative yards this game. Okay.
Nah.
Put up the Kadarius Toney stat line from a couple years ago. Sunday Night Football. Eagles versus Rams. Philly.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Philly. But
Zach
this'll
with
be-
Rams.
I hope. Don't see it though.
But Philly's pass defense has looked a lot better than last year. I remember last year that was like all you need to do is just throw against them. But now all their
Rookies.
white defenders
Oh my
are playing
god, yeah.
awesome.
Wow, power.
And then honestly, was not expecting this to be potential game of the week because all these games are shitters. So potential game of the week, the Harbaugh Bowl. Baltimore versus the Chargers. Now they've played twice. John Harbaugh has won both times.
Baltimore
And I
is on a
believe he's
revenge
winning
week.
a 3rd time.
I'm very confident in Baltimore for some reason.
Baltimore might win by 30.
But also,
Might.
we all doubted the Chargers last week. And they.
I'm not
they
down
took
them
care of
anymore. I just got a weird.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
that's Cincinnati.
I don't know. I
Well,
can't see the
That's
Chargers
true.
winning.
So this is how awesome football is. The Bengals scored 5 touchdowns against Baltimore and lost, and the Steelers scored 0 touchdowns against Baltimore and won. Football is a great sport. Any given Sunday. And then J.K. Dobbins doing great.
Shout out him, he saved me.
I saw a list of all of his injuries, just listed out from when he was with. Oh my God, J.K. Dobbins' revenge game. Oh shit.
Oh, that's right. I bet he scores.
This is gonna be such a good game.
No, it's not. It's gonna be a murder.
How about Justin Tucker make some fucking field goals?
No.
Ever since the Chiefs incident, he's been horrible.
I know.
Kelsey was fucking with his kickoff tee or whatever.
Gotta drop him.
I just realized this is supposed to be bold.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're all going Baltimore.
Do we all have the same picks except for the Seattle game?
And Luke picked Cleveland.
Cleveland.
That's not gonna be good.
Alright, let's do the underdog picks. I'm going last. I guess Zach volunteered to go first. He took the Giants +6.
I wasn't touching that.
I like it. And I'm ready to make another big splash. I'm taking. Am I going first? Or who's
You
going
two
first?
tied.
Luke, you want to go first?
You taking Dallas?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dallas. So.
Go ahead.
Sweet.
Oh, God.
Oh, I get that 0.5. I'm gonna finally not be a 0.5.
I like need a big spread, but
I like this one. I like this one.
I could double down on Cleveland.
Well, if you want 1 free
points is
point,
nothing.
take Seattle.
I don't know what 1 point's getting me. I'm down fucking double digits.
Well, you're down double digits from first, but from third, you're down 3.5.
I mean,
Building your way up.
You want that bronze medal?
if you ain't first, if you ain't first, you're last. So, I'm coming for the gold.
Oh shit.
However, I'm not doing it with any of these spreads. I guess.
Unless you take Carolina.
Not a shot in hell. I'm just gonna double down on Cleveland. That's gonna backfire, but
Guys, call me crazy, but Mahomes never wins in a blowout. Give me Carolina +10.5. Also because Andrew took the Cowboys +10.5. So
yeah, I'd match that if I were you.
yeah.
Fuck, this is gonna be a murder if both of yours hit and mine doesn't. What am I gonna be down? 50 to 25.
Well, still, if either me or Andrew's hit, you guys are getting left in the dust.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If you hit, you double my
You're
score.
still in it if I hit mine. I'm down by 4.5. Or what, 4 to you?
No, I'm saying like me or you compared to them.
Oh, yeah, to them. We're in the fucking distant
yeah.
future compared to them. You really took Cleveland 3.5?
I don't. Who am I supposed to take?
I like Patriots 7.5.
I do too. I like that.
You're right. I'm taking Patriots. I literally thought that when I said it, I was like, you know what? They're gonna lose by 1 point or one score.
And it's also more. It's also a bigger spread.
Yeah, might as well. Maybe just saved me or screwed me.
Or screwed you. Oh, I kind of had to switch over to this, but Justin Tucker has been looking like Mike Tyson recently. Bad.
Ass.
Cheeks.
Mike Tyson ass.
On my screen. That everything about that interview was gold. What do you expect? Vicious win. And he's like, thank you. And he goes, I love you. And he walks off and ass cheeks. Boom, on the screen.
I wonder what his thought process was.
Alright. You guys think it's rigged?
Yeah, 100%. I really do think it is.
I don't think it's rigged.
I don't
I think he
think it's
just
rigged.
beat up a senior citizen and people got hyped because they're like, Mike Tyson. Every single person I asked who was winning, they said Mike Tyson. And every time someone said it, it just
like
fuels.
the first 2 rounds, it looked good, and then you could see him like go for that, and
He's
it just
so
stopped
old.
doing
He was
it.
just like,
Yeah,
trying
but
to bite his fucking glove.
That was
literally,
pissing me
you
off
can
so
watch
much.
it, right? He blocked Jake's punch with his hand, had a clear headshot.
Yeah,
it just
that
stopped.
one video is the only thing that makes me a little.
Literally
concerned.
just stopped, and
I'm the most anti it's rigged thing ever, but that video was very suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
it has to be.
I don't
And then
know.
he calls out I show speed for his next fight.
What? I did not see that.
If
Who
he
did? Mike
accept,
Tyson did?
no, Jake Paul
Jake Paul's not fighting ISO Speed.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's team sent him a thing. If he accepts it,
That
ISO
ain't gonna
Speed
happen.
weighs like 100 pounds.
yeah, exactly. If Speed accepts, it's 10 million right there, and if he were to win, it's another 10 million.
I think
That's not happening. I'll put
Yeah,
10
no.
million on that not happening.
I'm pretty sure
Well-
Speed said something about he's trying to become an Olympic runner now.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's gonna take a fucking boxing match.
Speed is the LeBron James of side questing, so you never know.
Jumping over cars 1 week, next week doing dumb shit.
I think Jake took it easy on him. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he definitely did.
He took
In
it
the
easy on
end,
him
he could have
fucking
actually
rigged.
I think
No, he
could've
could have
put him
actually
out.
like knocked him out.
Yeah.
You see, he was like in the, I think it was like the 3rd round. He hit him like in the head. He was just like this, like couldn't stand. I don't know. It was sad to watch.
It was.
I was talking to my coworker at work, and a dude who was just shopping like stopped and like turned to us. He goes, "Yeah, I cried when he lost." Grown man outed himself for crying that a
What'd you
fucking
expect?
6-year-old dude couldn't beat Jake Paul. I don't know.
He should have prepared for this. I mean,
You watch the training videos too of Tyson fucking
See,
running
they're
around in the.
both-
anyone looks
They're
good
both
training.
fucking geniuses for this hype that they got. They're like, okay, Mike, just 10 seconds, we're gonna record you, just give it your all. Okay, you're good.
Dude, Netflix fucking sucked on that so bad that I had to turn Netflix off and illegally stream it, even though I had the streaming platform for it. It was that bad. I've never seen anything like it.
God, I can't wait till
So I'm scared.
WWE's on it and it's gonna be the same shit.
The Christmas football games are on it,
Oh, fuck.
so I'm like,
The
little
Utes are
nervous.
good this year.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure they are. It's like Texans, Ravens. Texans, Chiefs, Texans, somebody. Oh yeah,
yeah,
Chiefs, Steelers,
That's a good
Ravens, Texans. Yeah.
and they're on Netflix, which hopefully isn't fucking shit the bed again.
But let's talk about the much better fight night, which happened the night after. John Jones getting the W.
I wish he retired. I'm over him. I'm
You're
not gonna
over
lie.
him?
Yeah, it was very sad to see Stipe lose. So maybe that's one reason
That-
why I wish he retired.
That kick was brutal.
Yeah. I saw something, but I don't know if it was true that he broke a rib. He did something to his lung and his larynx or something. I don't know if it was true.
He
though.
dropped so fast.
I know. I felt so bad. Another old man beat up.
So now, from John Jones' perspective, I understand what he's saying. Not fighting Aspinall, wanting to do the money fight with Pereira.
I think he kicks both of their asses.
He probably kills Pereira, I'm not going to lie.
Because they'll just wrestle him.
He'd wrestle him so fast. Aspinall, I don't think he beats. And here's the thing. Originally, I wasn't that big of an Ngannou guy. So when Jones came back, I was like, oh, Ngannou ducked him. But now that you look at it, Jones said he'd fight Francis if the money was right. That never happened. Now he's saying he'll fight Tom if the money's right. Looks like it's never going to happen. I'm starting to think Jones is the
ducking
duck.
this man
Yeah.
so hard. You see when they met each other, and he was like, "Oh, you want to do a face-off?" He goes, "No, nope, no
Yeah.
picture." And he put his arm on
He
him.
put his
like,
arm.
Fuck off.
Yep. I don't think he wants it.
Duck
I
him.
wouldn't either, but
But I want to see. Good for Tom Aspinall if he gets the fight. That'll be cool. But I want to see John Jones versus Alex Pereira.
I think Jones should just vacate. If he wants that money
He
fight.
literally said after the fight was over, "This means nothing to me.
Yeah.
The belt means nothing." He goes, "He can fucking have it." You don't deserve to have it if it means nothing.
I know. Dude, you're just holding everything up. Like, we waited 2 years, actually, for this old man beatdown of decrepit Stipe when Aspinall's fought, 4 times in the meantime?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, just give it a rest, please.
Literally, I could care less for Aspinall until this happened, and I'm seeing all the videos that he's posting and shit like that. I'm like, I like this guy.
I love
this,
Tom.
This guy's cool. This guy's cool.
Funny guy.
He's an English.
You should see some of his interviews. He's very funny.
Is he?
He's hilarious.
When's Strickland's next
Funnier than
fight?
Strickland?
I think he's funnier. I don't like Strickland. I'm not gonna lie.
Strickland's so
His stuff's getting old to me.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off.
Or Sean O'Malley. When's he fighting?
O'Malley's good. I don't know. He said he was taking a break. I hope
I
he
hate
does.
Sean O'Malley so much.
Wow, that's great.
Well,
You got diddled by the awesome dude from where the fuck is South Africa?
South Africa.
the awesome dude. Okay, I just want to talk about this real quick because the Bruins are stupid. Their GM is dumb. They should have fired the GM instead of the coach. But I've never seen a coach with this much success just get fired. They fired Jim Montgomery. He was 220, 41, and 23. Since he was hired, for any coach from that time period that he got hired, he has the most wins for any coach, most regulation wins, and the highest win percentage. And they fired him because they started 8, 9, and 3.
That is wild, actually.
I thought it was they fired because they couldn't win anything and when they were in the playoffs and now they're...
Well, that
shit.
too.
That's not his fault though.
No, it's not.
It's the players.
What?
Did you see fucking Rat Boy said that?
What? That is not his fault.
Yeah, we love him and we're gonna miss him. It's not his fault. It's us as the players.
Mm.
Super duper friendly Canadian.
The GM has been horrible. Yes. The previous coach they had, Bruce Cassidy, they fired him, went to Vegas, won the cup with Vegas. Jim Montgomery will probably go somewhere and win a cup. I'm sure he's a great fucking coach. And then their new coach's name is Joe Sacco. So I just thought that was
Joe Sacco? Any
Joe
relation to
Sacco.
Joe Flacco?
I don't know. I did not even consider that until you just said it.
Oh, I thought that's why you brought it up.
No, I just thought his name was funny. Okay, and then what? Lighten it up with whatever the fuck this thing is.
I have not seen anything about this.
Look at their mascot.
Darren Fox said, "What the fuck is this?"
That's
That
what I
shit's so
first
stupid.
saw, and I was like, "Is that real?" First of all, the jerseys, the Sacramento Kings jerseys, they're cool.
They look like the Pistons to me, but
They do look like the
yeah.
Pistons.
the logo on the jersey looks like a pumpkin, though. That is my only problem.
Pumpkin.
Am I the only one that sees that?
Yeah, I see that.
I see it now that you're saying it. I like it though. I don't mind it.
I like the jerseys.
The mascot.
Mascot's a little odd.
Get the mascot out of here, please. God, that's like nightmare fuel.
I don't like how it's a fucking fuzzy head and then just a
And the
fucking
rock eyebrow too.
Yeah, the
Normal-
eyebrows
normal
pissing me
form.
off. Like, make this symmetrical, please.
I like it.
This looks like a 1910 jersey, or logo, I should say.
1910s.
Like something you'd see from
Yeah, it
so
looks
long
like
ago,
the
like
Kansas
the
City
Dayton
Royals.
triangles. Something bizarre like that.
The
triangle.
triangle.
The logo just
I don't know.
fucking Illuminati team.
I
Did they even have oh my god, their logo was a triangle with a
Yeah.
guy.
Illuminati. The hell?
With a triangle on his jersey.
Oh, as you said, a guy, not an eye.
Yeah, I don't know. Just seems like a very old school logo, that
Mm.
pumpkin football or pumpkin basketball.
Pumpkin.
Alright. We got anything else this week? We gotta
Dalton Connect is the best rookie ever. I can tell you
go.
that. So we're sitting in the party last night, and Nick was like, "Should I bet on
he's telling
Dalton
me
Connect's
today.
over?" And I'm like, "Please put on 30. They're gonna kill him. He gets 40." Ties a rookie record for most threes in a game.
How are the other rookies actually doing?
Jared McCain's the best one
Yeah,
so far.
Edie's been doing good, right?
No, not really. Not for what a 7'6" big man should be dominating. He averages like 9 points a game. Fouls out almost
Isn't it
every
like
game.
top 3 in rookie of the year voting now? Or
Yeah, because everyone
4?
else is so bad. The best 3 players are pick 17, pick 16, and pick 52, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Why is this not show block? Oh, they only have one team block.
How's he doing today?
Gumbo?
Yeah.
That's why.
May need him to get 20
Bucks game.
something. 20, 25.
They're running
31.
89 to 82.
First leg done.
I need him to get 2 blocks. And I don't think he has one.
Who am I facing in basketball fantasy?
Their team only has 1 block, so fuck. My streak might be ending. I'm on a 6-bet
Oh,
win
you
streak
had
currently.
diddle in my hole
If
right
you did a
now.
ladder challenge,
My whole
you get
team's
a
hurt.
shit ton of money.
And my next pick was Giannis over 1.5 blocks.
Were you telling the guy?
No, I saw it on. Remember the LineMate app? The one that
No.
shows you like the trends.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah.
So I used that, and I saw 1.5 blocks was. He hit it his past 6 games in a row or 4 games in a row, and it was plus odds. So I was like, "Fuck it."
I mean, he's got a quarter. Yeah, you could still do
He's
it.
got a quarter to get 2 blocks.
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
It's possible.
That's not happening.
Maybe probable, but
He's probably not going to be playing at the end. So.
I don't know. They're
Damn
winning by
it.
6, so
Don't they win by 6?
yeah.
And then Zach did the opposite because he was like, "You're on too much of a roll. That this is gonna be the one you lose." So he did.
How much
under
money
one
have
and
you
a half
made?
blocks. Not much because I've been doing dollar best. 'Cause
Should have done a
I'm
ladder,
down.
bro. Have you ever tried those?
No.
You just double it every time. So 10 to 20, 40, 80.
Oh, yeah,
And then-
come on.
By like day 10, it's like 1,000. So,
Jesus, I would not.
however, you usually end up losing the $10 because
Mm-hmm.
it's off to 10 in a row.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this week. We talked about more than just football this week. More things happened. Big fight week. So, hope you
Elder
enjoyed.
abuse, that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.